Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
To continue exploring Ortagar? I think it is Ortagar. And did I talk to you, kind of last? I think so. We just need to talk to people. Last episode we learned about the Magi, we learned about the Tranquil, and we learned about, we heard a little bit of a sermon over here by the cleric. Hello.
Well met.
You guys still hanging around, waiting for the next one?
Hail, Grey Warden.
Hello. Hi.
How do you do?
I do. So, let's have a chat here with Weenie.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
I'm not sure.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Baylor. Well, I can't say both of them. Pleased to meet you. Let's go pleased to meet you.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced the Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I don't even know what the Fade is. What does the Fade have to do with anything? Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
So, the Darkspawn are just dream spirits?
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Can I ask who made the Chant of Light? Maybe I can see that in our journal. And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Does it teach us that our own evil causes human suffering? Though. Because I'm not sure it does that. So, the theory, and probably canon, because this is it's very early in the game for it not to be foreshadowing. So the theory is that the Darkspawn are the spirits of men. Oh, but that's so vague, though. Yeah, we need to learn more. Don't you have any proper advice? At least something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions.
Yeah.
But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maybe that's what sin is all about. Last episode I was asking, to myself really, or to you as well as the audience. I was asking what sin is. Let's look at our journal over here. At our codex, we got magic and religion. Okay, that might be good. What do you have? Chant of Light, the Blight. No, oh, this is okay. Who made this? It's the Thitrononators. Okay, I need. Oh, there's commandments of the Maker as well. The Fade. The Fade is the Beyond, basically. Let's see if we can see the Tranquil. We've learned about them. Oh, they're part of religion. Oh no, because it's magic. Right. Okay, the Chant of Blight. I kind of would like to know what this Thitronodis or something is. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter, I don't know how it's pronounced, were men, and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." Now that would explain why the city, the Black City, would be the seat of the Maker. The Maker. Yeah, we don't know yet what the Maker is, or, the details. We do have the commandments, so that's probably gonna answer my sin question. But yeah, so they wanted to get the city for themselves. In the Fade. That's quite something. In secret they worked magic upon magic, all their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil until at last it gave way. Above them, a river of light, before them, the throne of heaven, waiting beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth. And so is the golden city, blackened with each step you take in my hall. This is what the voice said. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams. This is another way of saying they tried to walk on clouds and they fell. Well, duh. But it could be that. Of course, it could be just vengeance, and could be actually literal, but it could also be taken literal in a different way. But yeah, bearing the mark of their crime, bodies so maimed because they fell from the sky, if you want to take it literally, and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled away from the light. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon, Dumat. Their taint twisted even the false god. And this explains what we read before. Their taint, or I think I might have read this one as well. Their taint, the dark taint, twisted even the false god, and the Whisperer awoke at last, which means the false god wasn't a darkspawn. That's interesting. And the Whisperer... No, wait. Who the heck was this? I thought the Whisperer was the Dark Lord. Or, not the Dark Lord, the Sleeping Dragon. Dumat. Their false god. That was their false god. What? Why did they have a false god? Why was it false? Was it not a god? What do you mean? Anyway, and the Whisperer... Oh, maybe it's because the Maker is the god. And we're going with there can only be one god sort of fiction here. And the Whisperer awoke at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the earth, or of the world, the first blight. So we read that bit before, but I want to see what the sins are. These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world, one life, one death. These would be the apostate, the witches of the wilds. They probably would just say that this is not true, and that's how they would be apostates, I assume. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God. Yeah, what I was saying before. And he, so it's man, is our Maker. So I assume the father of humanity. I suppose not just humanity, but for elvenkind as well and all that sort of stuff. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods. Who are they? Oh, no, right. Those who give their love to false gods are sinners. Right. Well, that explains it. And then we have the commandments, but I think I have my my question answered, and it is time for us to move on. What do we have over here? We have the Magi encampment. Are they going to say Magi?
But the mages must not be interrupted.
Well, these guys are Templars. That's safe. Must they not?
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Oh, right. It's like the Matrix. I apologize. I'll go elsewhere. Yeah, the Fade, of course. They're practicing their magic or something. It's just virtual reality, really. They're just playing a game. So, I think we explored everything, and everything that I can see easily. Let me just make sure... Yeah. Unless there's something in here. Yeah. And now we can look at our map. Well, there was something else, though. There. Right there. I haven't gone there yet. So, yeah. After I'm done with this, I'll look at the map and see where we need to go. I'll do the exploration like that. I think that's a good way, a good solid way of mixing just, intuitive exploration with objective-driven travel, basically. And that is where we're supposed to go. Look at that. Proper game design. Level design, I mean. Proper level design. Hey, we got a servant. We have another servant.
I didn't know elves could join the Grey Wardens. Amazing.
That's not what I was told. They were like, oh, in fact, the best were...
I'm sorry, but there's so
elves.
much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get...
Yeah. So much to do before the battle. We'll get to battle pretty soon. There's nothing back here. Did I talk to you?
It's good to see more elves in the camp.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Even though there's no stairs. That is Alistair. That's a mage. No king, though. Oh, that's a chest. I'll get it. No!
What is it
Dang
now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Well.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human. Well, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no mage. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to be.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me, apart from me being an elf and all that?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
The joining, that sounds so special, doesn't it? I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about the joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I could crack a joke about that, but I can't. No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So, the argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage?
Yeah.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That's interesting. The Templars were defending the mages, or looking after anyway. We're gonna ask what he's a Templar. But he's also now, maybe tells me what the Chantry is. I probably could have looked at the glossary or whatever. But the Chantry here probably is the same, or probably not by chance, similar word to the word church. And I'm pretty sure it's just what they are. They're the church. Although church specifically refers to Christianism, so you can't use that word because they're not Christians. Although oftentimes it just is used in lieu, but like crusades are used for just anything similar to the crusades. But of course that's not for the cross. That's where the word comes from and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's how words are formed. But they're not the church, they're the chantry, and that's really cool because they're chanters, sort of. And isn't it the chant of light, or was it the one? Like it all makes sense, and I love it. So yeah, what's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently, they didn't get the same speech.
Apparently, Duncan isn't very keen. Keen is not the word. He wouldn't do that. If he really wants, he just doesn't want to hear you talk about. He's just like, just leave me alone. I got a drink or something. Because like he would know. He would know that will just increase the tension. So what about the other recruits? I thought there were more.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Oh, not Jory. I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see the other one. Or I can track him down later.
I suppose. I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, he's a companion. Party members. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left click. Oh, it's a... Why? That's interesting. Why didn't they give me before that? And then you give me that key. I don't have that key on my keyboard. I don't even know. Is it this key? Nope. Portuguese keyboards don't have that key. That's like... you get that by pressing Shift 7, I want to say. Or, yeah. No, actually, you press that by pressing the key I just pressed. It's the tilde key. That's where I have that. But I have no idea what it is. It's probably like my comma or period. I'll change these. So, tactics. Presets. You can use conditional tactic slots to design custom behaviors for each character or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. And hiccups. So, let's see. These are the presets. These are the behaviors. Aggressive. That's weird. What is the what? I need to play with these. This looks pretty decent. This looks like the best AI configuration I've seen yet. Honestly. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Let's see, what do we have over here? Aha! I done it. Novice Flame Rune. That's for enchantment. I wonder if I can do that by myself or if I need help from the mages. Also, I would like to meet the other dude. Daveth is the one we met, but not the other one. And he said it like he answered his own question. I wonder what he saw in that guy. You just called him a Kurt purse. Well, what do you think he saw on him? Hey, it's a truncle. I can't do that though, because you're gonna get upset. Let's just go up here because I don't know if I did everything up here. You can hear the horns in the background sometimes.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today.
Mm-hmm.
May you find favor
Oh,
in the
Shorty.
Maker's eyes.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
What do you mean third? I'm the first. I'm like the best. You heard about me?
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens.
This
Those
again.
camped in the valley are all human.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
You're not all that smart. Let's see. Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Oh. Only that it's a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
I'll see you there then. Bye. Huh. Quite an interesting group of recruits.
Going.
Let's see what we have over here. We have a Shorty bow. Shorty bow is a good bow. Okay, can I talk to anybody? Hey! Yep.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Why are you...
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
I don't know. What the heck is... What... You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Yeah, you probably also have sunstroke and are also very cold. These things are torture devices. And they're like very simple torture devices because you just put people in there and that's that. You don't need to like mess with things or anything. You just put in there and that's simple. But that is torture. That I assume the creators of the game don't know that and think that's just a jail cell. But which still would be torture in this condition. So water. I think I might have some. Let's see. That's horrible. Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
What? Why are you here?
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I just mean I'll see what I can do. It matters to me if your cause is just. That's a better one, maybe. Not what my character would say, but I kind of want to say it. Let's go with that.
You're a funny one. They wouldn't listen to some elf unless you were volunteering to take my place in here. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe.
Yeah, it's a shame you don't have one. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
He put his dinner in his coat. What kind of dinner did he get? A sausage? Hey.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
There's plenty of example right there. Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
And who is he exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
It seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
No, he claims he asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Yeah, me, the famous burp maker. Boy. What's that kind of logic? Ooh, got a knight.
Are you to fight under the other Grey Wardens?
Yeah.
I hope to be under the king.
Indeed. Nurse. Or Merce.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Just going around, doing my thing. So we talked to Jory already. And we talked... Let's look at the map. We're not going over there, are we? Oh, I can't move the map. That's interesting. That is our objective, though. So, let's go there. This way? I suppose. That's the marker right there. Right, Duncan. Let's just keep an eye out as well for the other recruit. I'm pretty sure that it was Jory. But I could be mistaken. Yeah, it was Jory. We're good. We're also... Nope, we're not. Shut up, Colonel. Hi, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
I was going to say we're
assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Huh. It's interesting what he said about him. It's true, he's right, but it is also true what I said, that he didn't care that an ex-mage murderer was sent to talk to a mage as a messenger of the faction who trains mage murderers, sort of. It's not quite like that. So what it comes across as, and it's definitely fitting with the character he's been showing so far, Duncan has, is that he sent or allowed him to go in there so he could now break him, as in a display of you did something wrong, because he was inevitably going to do something wrong. He knew that from the beginning, I assume. They talk to each other very cozily, so I think that might be a good understanding of their relationship. So let's see. He wants me to go into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain the vials of Darkspawn blood 1 and reach recruit. Why am I talking? Please don't say anything. Let's just wait. Okay, what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay, find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
I get the impression this trial is just... they needed things done. At least hopefully it's not like in Fallout 1 where they... Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't played Fallout 1. But... we are out of time. Now we are out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dark Age? That's not the first time I say that, is it? Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.